Hi, this is Anthony from AG Autosports. We're out here at FL2K 2020 with the Karma Evo. I mean, we pretty much built the car, like I said, overnight. No goals to set or, you know, times to beat or anything. We just came out to race and have fun. Chris Speed, the in-house tuner, the Magic Man, he built the whole harness and everything for the car in a few days' time. We're running the HALTECH Nexus, all the new Nexus ECU and all the CAN system software and everything. Pretty much everything in the drivetrain stock. We have a PPG gear set, a carbon drive shaft. Everything else is factory. Stock axles, stock diffs, stock everything, subframes. There's no strain gauge, no nothing in the car. We're actually pretty surprised to run a 830 pass on such a small setup. Has a Zona Rotor 10569S turbocharger, which we're actually very impressed with. 44 PSI, and the car is really impressive right now in my eyes. Ran the whole weekend so far and have done nothing but add fuel to the car. Just keep going. The setup is completely different than our old setup. We were running an 86mm turbo on methanol, 16 injectors, everything billet and as big as we could get, you know, 80-90 pounds of boost. And it's kind of crazy to see such a small, tiny frame turbocharger on 44 pounds of boost make 1125 horsepower on this setup. It's kind of mind-blowing to me. Very, very simple, easy power, and it's probably the funnest, easiest race car I've ever built, like we've ever built. You know, the whole team, Johnny from AG, my right-hand man, helped me get the car all done. You know, Chris Speed really put in his effort this time on the wiring and tuning and all the electronics in the car. Brian from Extreme Motorsports stepped up, he helped. Rich Autoworks was all night, last minute, definitely trying to help us get everything ready. You know, HALTECH really helped out overnighting last minute parts and everything, so everything is working out really well for us so far. I can't wait to see what is in the next few weeks to come. It's a 4-injector setup, has a Skunk 2 intake manifold, has ID 2600cc injectors with a aeromotive mechanical fuel pump. Very simple as far as everything else goes. 3-inch intercooler piping, treadstone intercooler, nothing crazy. It's a full street car setup inside of the race car shell, inside the Karma, what should I say? It's got a Dan TRC heart inside of the Karma AG Autosports Evo. There we go. His car really inspired me to put the car back together. We retired it, and after 2 years, we took his car and seen some really crazy numbers with it. So I decided just to put his heart in this shell and see what it could do.
The freak show of a motor under the hood is a 2.2-liter Mitsubishi inline that uses a Manley stroker crank, GRP aluminum rods, and a custom spec piston that Anthony and the AG Autosport team developed themselves. Up top we find a factory-style head using a Skunk 2 intake manifold. You'll see one fuel rail fed by an aeromotive mechanical fuel pump. And inside that, there's 4 massive Injector Dynamics 2600cc injectors, and that's more than enough to reach the 4-digit power levels. Ignition is handled by 4 HALTECH IGN-1A coils to keep the fire lit. A custom hot side feeds the Zona Rotor 72mm turbo that shoves a measly 44 pounds of boost down its throat Even with 3-inch cold side piping, this wicked little 4-cylinder laid down 1,150 horsepower on their in-house all-wheel dyno. Just for perspective, that 2.2-liter motor comes out to 134 cubic inches, meaning it puts out an incredible 8.5 horsepower per cubic inch. And that's not this Evo's only party trick, using a near-factory drivetrain to back up those incredible power numbers. All this is handled by a HALTECH Nexus R5, wired and tuned by Anthony's in-house tuner, Chris Speed. Using CAN add-ons like the TCA8 UGT box, a wideband O2, and an IC7 digital display helps keep Anthony in the know as he's clicking off passes.